Welcome, dear Gemini, to your March 2020 reading. Thank you so much for tuning in again this month. Geminis, I just had a massive explosion of views from your sign, and so many of you resonated with my reading. So I'm absolutely so happy to be able to offer you that free mini reading for all new subscribers. If you still haven't subscribed and you need to ask a question about this reading, or there's something that this reading actually doesn't address and you'd like to ask a question, by all means, please use that opportunity to ask a question by subscribing. You can just leave your question below in the comments section, or you can email me at my personal email address as well. So let's get into your March reading. Now, this absolutely looks like an amazing month because it starts out with the Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, this is the birth of a baby. So congratulations if that is you, if you're pregnant and you're going to have a baby. But it's also the birth of something else. Aces are always the beginning of something, and this kind of is the beginning of something that's very creative, something to do with your career, a beginning in a new passion, and it's also the beginning of self-development. So this is actually, it promises wonderful things, this card, and it's an amazing opportunity to change your life in March. So a lot of you are actually going to be doing that. And you can see your dreams this month. You can actually almost reach out and touch them. They're that close. But also, you have to make sure that you are going to take the necessary actions to attain your goals. And this card tells you that there's absolutely wonderful new possibilities coming into play in March, and you're going to actually be able to begin that process of starting to reach your dreams, get things in action. Also, for some of you, I see a celebration. Now, the Four of Wands is the marriage card for a lot of people. So the marriage, a new marriage, or going to a wedding, or it's yourself or you yourself are going to be having a wedding or planning a wedding. And so it's sort of like the birth of a baby, the birth of this new relationship. There's a lot of energy and romance and passion in March for you. And, the Four of Wands just talks about a beautiful, wonderful time. And it is, it's kind of a card that talks about feeling comfortable, and you have a sense of abundance and peace, and you have the promise of a joyful life. Like, it's a really strong structure of a family or a relationship, and it ties in really well with the Ace of Wands, and you kind of are. It's showing that you're really getting into this new focus that you've got going on here, this new creative, passionate focus, whether it's a relationship, a new job, a new creative passion. Something is absolutely happening in March, and you're going to decide to start a family or get married or build a home, or do all three. March is really talking about that. Now, I can see that this potentially could be a new job for some of you in March, because you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles talks about working really hard, but sort of being at the beginning of the beginning of something in a job situation. So it's something that you perhaps, it's almost like you're an apprentice, or you are learning the skills in a new job, and getting somewhere financially as well, working towards getting your finances built, building up your finances as well for some of you. So that's a really nice card to have. You're working really hard in March. Now you've also got the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant, it's kind of a card of sort of structures, and this can actually talk of a marriage as well. So I'm really feeling like some of you are getting married again. The Hierophant can support that. It's kind of like, corporate structures, religious structures, family structures. That's what the Hierophant actually does talk about. But it also says that we should be listening to our intuition in March, because there are things that we need. It's like a spiritual gift almost, that you could be getting some really nice messages coming through for you that are quite significant. And this card also asks us to spend time with like-minded people. And I think that is what's going to be happening, particularly with the marriage cards that you have, or the Ace of Wands, starting out something fresh, starting out something creative. So you are going to be kind of getting together with like-minded people. And that's, like I said, either in a job, could be in a school, could be a religious institution. It kind of talks of those types of structures. And it can also speak of, going against things that don't serve you any longer as well. So, some of you might not be listening to rules that society impose on you. You kind of going to be going out and doing your own thing, getting together with like-minded people, as I said, and really just really sort of, going out there and following a path that you want to be on, not having other people dictate to you as well. Now, I see that you have a couple of people that are coming up for you in March that are significant. Now, you've got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, these two represent, the Queen of Pentacles generally can represent an earth sign, so that is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Specifically, this card is the Virgo card, but in a general reading, obviously, that can mean any of those earth signs. And the Page of Swords is an air sign, so Gemini, it can represent you, Aquarius, or Libra. Generally, this is the Aquarian card, but it, again, in a general reading, this isn't specific to those signs. So the Page of Swords can be lots of messages about, it's lots of useful information coming to you. And there could be some information about something is going to be delayed in March, but don't worry about it, because that will not last for very long. So that's really good as well. The swords aren't exactly a soft energy. They're kind of a bit of a harder energy. So you're going to be getting some quite direct messages, but it's going to be really useful for you, and so listen out for that. And it's going to be good messages, I feel. Now, as I was saying, that this could be an air sign, but it also, if it's not an air sign, as I said, this is a general reading. So if it's not an air sign, it can be someone that is. I always talk about this child as a card. This child, sorry, I talk about this card representing an indigo child, and an indigo child is one that is they're from a very special group of people, and they have the ability to instantly know the difference between truth and lies, and they are very curious about the world, and they love things that feed their curiosity, and that kind of really defines an indigo child. So this could be someone like that. So if you have someone in your life this month, you could be celebrating, have a bit of a party or a celebration with that person, because you've got the Three of Cups. And the Page of Swords speak very bluntly as well, and they don't mean anything personal about the lack of politeness. They just say it how it is. They're not very tactful, but they deliver a very valuable message. So this could be someone that's really significant for you in March, in terms of giving you some information that you might really, you really should be listening to. As I said, you have the Three of Cups, and this is a great card of celebrating, and it talks of a really joyous event. So this is either something that you will, a party that you'll be throwing yourself, or you will be attending a party, an engagement, a wedding. I mean, wow, if this is your wedding, you've got the birth of a new baby, the birth of a new relationship, the potential of a wedding. You could very much well be having a party about that as well. It could also mean a promotion or a graduation, a promotion to a new job. So this is some sort of celebration around a significant event in your life this month. And often we don't need a reason to party. It just could be getting together with your friends and enchanting your inner child. And that kind of does tie in with your Doreen Virtue Healing with the Angel card, the playfulness card, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, definitely you're going to be having fun in March, which is really quite nice. Really quite nice. Now, you've got the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords can sometimes speak of a bit of a stalemate. So you might find yourself in a position where you're unable to choose. And this is kind of making you stuck. You can't move forward, and you're at odds with yourself about something. And it could be, part of this could be that you don't want to face the issues at hand. So there's something there that perhaps you don't really want to have to choose between. And it could be that it's just too difficult, or it's too painful. So we kind of push it to the bottom of our to-do list, or pretend that the problem isn't there and hope it resolves itself. But this card is saying that you kind of have to make a choice, and this is going to allow you to move forward and help you to release release yourself from this trap that you're kind of stuck in because you're not making this decision, whatever it is. It can also discuss a war of wills that you're having, and this could potentially be with this earth sign. So if this is the case and you are in a bit of a struggle or a bit of a battle with someone significant, this earth sign, now this earth sign, as I said, it doesn't necessarily, because this is a general reading, if you don't have a significant earth sign, it can just talk about someone who is an amazing friend and a mother and a spouse, and they can kind of raise money for their favorite charity. They can be going to work. They can be on the, school committees. They can be, they're one of those people that just can do everything and are good at handling it all and juggling it all, and they absolutely love beautiful things. They love to spend money on beautiful things and luxurious things as well. So this definitely is, if it's not an earth sign, but you have someone in your life that sounds like that, this could be someone, this could be the person that you are in this kind of stalemate struggle with, and you are asked this month to maybe compromise and try and overcome this, because it's making you stuck and you're not able to move forward. But I do feel this month that, you've got an amazing opportunity to really change the status quo, and things are going to be new and fresh. So that's really positive, and it's a really good sign for March. Now, as I said, you have the Doreen Virtue Healing with the Angels card. That is a playfulness, and I would love to just read from the book, because Doreen Virtue's words are always so much better than mine. So, fun and play is the angels' way. They guide you to add fun to your life and to know that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The angels know that you have a lot of responsibilities and that you need a steady flow of time, money, and other resources. By drawing this card, the angels want you to know that regular doses of fun can help you accomplish your goals. You may protest that you don't have enough time, money, or energy to play. Yet your angels assure you that playfulness is a wonderful investment that yields immediate results. When you have fun and laugh, you relax. The relaxation gives you a greater inflow of ideas, spiritual connections, divine guidance, and energy. With the new inspirations and energy, you can better manifest your desires. Your relaxed and radiant personality attracts wonderful and helpful people to you. Your positive outlook creates new opportunities for you. When you look at life in this way, you can't afford not to have fun. Wow. And you know what? I think that's definitely what's going to be happening for you in March. You've got that beautiful 3 of Cups. You've got that wonderful 4 of Wands. So you're going to be having a really significant month in March, really fun, very playful, and I hope you really enjoy it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, don't forget about my free mini reading for all new subscribers. And if you're into crystals, check out my website at kazana.com.au. These are all one-off pieces of crystal jewelry that are made here in Australia by an Australian signer. And there's also some pretty cool, funky earrings made out of Swarovski crystal beads in some really groovy colours. So check those out if you're interested. And the meanings of the crystals are also in that website. So have an awesome March, my beautiful Geminis, and I hope to see you next month. Bye. I love you.